You guys, it's pink. Okay, I've been using the Mardel planner for 15 years. I think this is the first pink one. So Mardel sent me a package, and every year they send me the homeschool planner, the Simple Plan homeschool planner to review for you. And this year, it's pink. Oh my gosh, I'm like losing my mind over this. As soon as I opened the tape, I saw the pink and I about died. Pink's my favorite color. So I was so excited. So first, thank you, Mardel, for sending this to me. And you and I are going to check this out. I'm going to show you inside of this planner. So stoked right now. This is the 2026-2027 homeschool planner. And we're gonna look inside. So here is the cover. Now, a couple years ago, they changed their planners. They changed it back. Everybody wanted them to change it back. So this planner here is the old style that everybody knows and loves. The paper's thick. It has the full pocket in the front that can fit an entire sheet, like an 8x11 style piece of paper. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to love this. This is my favorite. I feel like I say that every year. This is by far my most favorite version of this planner. They hit it out of the park this year. Let's take a look. But first, not only did they send me the big planner for us as homeschool moms, but they also sent me the student planners. So this is the girls' student planner, and this is the boys' student planner. And I love that they have like this like camping theme for the boys, because my son's really going to like this one. He loves anything like camping, mountain, outdoorsy type thing. So I love that the last couple planners for boys have been this style. This is the really girly style, and I would have loved this when I was in school, when I was a student. I would have loved this because I'm a very girly girl, but it's not like super girly. Like it has like almost like a Lisa Frank type of feel to it, which I was a Lisa Frank nut. I was. So this is really neat. I think this is really going to appeal to a lot of girls, even if they're not super girly. So here's the back of it. And the student planners are basically a mini version of the big planner. So there's more pages and it's a little bit bigger. So just so you can see like a size comparison, this is the one for us. This is the one for them. So it's not as big, you know, you still got a couple inches on the side and the top, but for the most part, you're gonna have everything in here. And this is, I give my son this one, the student one here. And he writes his assignments in there, his homework and that type of thing. And that kind of just helps teach him responsibility and independence. So I want to go over a couple points with this planner so you know exactly what you're getting. So this is the heavyweight planner. So the cover is thick and glossy. You can kind of see it shining with my big old window right here. The pockets on the inside, this is one of my very favorite things about this planner, because I've never seen another planner have this and have it actually work the way that it should. The pockets are for a full 8x11 sheet of paper. So I can fit a full piece of paper in here, and I use those for everything. So, you know, assignments that I still need to grade or things that I want to keep like right beside me, that type of thing, I know we're always in the front pocket of my planner, but it has one in the back as well. So here's the one all the way in the back. So they have two full pockets, one in the front and one in the back. So the coil is really nice on this one because you can fold it all the way back and it's going to keep your place. It never comes out, which I used to have curriculum books with spirals like this, and they would always come unbound and everything. It used to drive me completely batty. I won't name the curriculum company that did this, but it just used to drive me crazy. I almost used to have to like rebind them throughout the year. I used to have a coil binder. This one does not do that, which I super duper appreciate, because most of the time I don't have my planner like this. Most of the time it's actually like open to whatever page that I'm on, and I just carry it around like this. So I love that the coil actually stays in place. You have a weekly schedule chart for each child, and I love this. You can use this for up to 6 kids. There is a line on each subject box. There's 6 lines for each subject. So you can use this for multiple children. I have only used this for up to 2 kids because I only have 2, but there was plenty of space if I needed to write more. I never ran out of space with this planner. So you can use this for multiple children, and it's very easy. So in the front, they have yearly overview pages in the planning section. I love the planning section. As a Charlotte Mason-ish mom, these planning pages were very, very important for me to plan out our year, like our 3 terms with our Charlotte Mason curriculum, and with the way that I was planning out history last year with all of our readers. These yearly overview pages are super, super helpful, and I love these pages. These are the yearly overview pages, and they have a box for each week all the way up to 36 weeks, which is perfect for me as a Charlotte Mason mom because I could break it up into those 3 terms. Love this. I have a video on how I did this, but these pages made my life so much easier during that time. Love the yearly overview pages, and they have enough for lots and lots and lots of different subjects or different children, or however you want to break it up. They have lots of planning pages. So this page is what I use to track at the very beginning of the year the entire curriculum that I am going to use, like the whole curriculum that I'm going to use for my child here. This was really helpful. And then over here, I would use these to kind of plan out the Charlotte Mason terms for some of the subjects that we were using. So like in history, I would put his name up here and the quarter that we were doing. So I would put his name up here and then the subject, so like history, and then in each of these boxes, I would put like the reader that we were going to use with our history textbook. And this was really, really helpful for me throughout the entire year. And then I would do the same. So like if we were like our enrichments for poetry, I would put the poem that we were going to do each week here. And then I would do some of the other enrichments the same way. So I would just break it up by week. And this really helped me to stay on track. So they have a full like 2-page monthly calendar spread for every single month as well. I love that. So it starts in July of 2026. And one of the things that I love is right before the monthly calendar spread, it has like an overview. So you have these pages right before your monthly calendar, and I use these religiously. I love them. I use them constantly for planning out meals, planning out books I'm going to read, planning out different things for curriculum and homeschool, and planning out things for myself, just even like videos that I want to do for you. I actually like put them in here. So these are like my idea pages. I use them for everything. And then you have the calendar overview pages, and these are so important to me. I love that there's a section for notes on the side, like these little boxes. And then you just have these really large boxes for every day of the month. And I can put in here vacation days, doctor visits, anything that we're doing for school, things that are important like my son's Zoom classes and things like that. I can put all of that in here, and it is so much easier than most planners, and you have a lot more space than you would in most planners. Now, after the big monthly spread, you have your actual weekly planning pages, and I think that these are the most well done weekly planning pages ever. And you have it broken up by day, and it goes all the way from Monday to Friday. And then you have a section for notes on the side, which is great. I use these for any books that we're reading currently, anything that's coming up during the week, any doctor visits, appointments, things like that, things I need for science experiments, any tests coming up. I always put that in the little note section on the side. And I love that there are 6 lines per box. So you have down the side the subject, and you're going to put the subject there. And then you have these 6 lines within each box. So you can use this for up to 6 children, like I mentioned before. Or if you want to use them for less, of course you can, and then you have more space to write. There are also student record pages in the back, which if you want to use those, you can. You can use these for attendance, and it's broken up into 2 semesters, and you can use this, you know, as an attendance tracker, which, you know, will make your life easier. And you have plenty of these pages for multiple children. You also have a curriculum tracker right after, which I like to use these pages throughout the year to kind of take notes on things that I'm thinking of using or that I want to use. So like right now, I know that Charlotte Mason, the Simply Charlotte Mason company, they're coming out with some new curriculum. I'm probably going to put that in here as just like an idea for me to not forget that I want to check out some of those things that are coming up. And I might use them next year. I might not. I don't know. But I'm going to put them in the curriculum tracker just so I don't forget, because sometimes I just, you know, I forget about things, and then like I get an email later and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I forgot. So I like to use the curriculum tracker for notes and things that I want to do for the following year, especially in high school when, you know, we're looking at different electives and different courses coming up. I feel like that's a great way to kind of go throughout the year and just kind of plan out what you are thinking of doing. Makes it a lot easier. And then one of the great things here in the back, in the extras, they just started doing this a couple years ago and I love it. They have pages of stickers for your calendars and everything else. I love these sticker pages. They did not have these when I first started using the Simple Plan Planner, but now they have them and I love them and I'm constantly using them. So this year they have a lot of great ones. So they have birthday stickers, Bible study pictures, meetings, practice, just like little things that you can use however you want. They have appointment stickers, half day, vacations, grades, preps, to-dos, all kinds of really, really cool stickers. The one that I'm using currently actually has some floral stickers in it. It was so pretty. I love stickers. I don't know. It was probably because I really liked Lisa Frank when I was a kid and I just never got over it. They even have some for like goals and prayers and, you know, planning days, priority days, no school, field trip, and just like a bunch of different like cute little circle stickers and things to put all over your planner. So I love that they added those in. So I will add in a cute little flip through in this video here so you can see what the inside of this planner looks like. I'll add in a little flip through of the boys planner and the girls planner so you can kind of see inside and you can see what the pages look like in these student planners as well. So let's just kind of review a little bit some of the points while I flip through the pages. So you have thick bleed-proof paper, a heavyweight glossy cover, pockets built on the inside and the front and back cover to store full-size 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. You have a large spiral coil that's tightly bound and can fold back on itself, and that's for all of the planners. You have that. A heavyweight laminated tab that are thicker and more durable. I love the tabs on these planners because they do not break. I've never had any of them tear or rip or anything like that. These tabs are fantastic inside of every single one of these planners, the student and the parent. You have record keeping for up to 6 students, a 2-year overview calendar, weekly schedule chart for each student, a yearly overview to create your own scope and sequence, and that is what I use to create a lot of the schedules for my Simply Charlotte Mason stuff, and to add in like the readers and the poetry and the enrichments and to kind of just figure out and plan where I'm going to put each one of those things. Future planning overview and notes pages. Monthly calendar on a 2-page spread. You have monthly scriptures on your pages, which is great. Week by week pages for daily assignments with spacious blocks. So you have a 6 blank school subject row for each subject and lesson lines for up to 6 kids. Student records, including attendance and curriculum trackers. A quick reference grading chart. I always use that chart too. I actually took it out of one of my planners a long time ago and I laminated it with my laminator and I put it on my board just for quick reference, and it was a lifesaver for many years. Suggested reading lists by grade levels, suggested scriptures to memorize, and 3 pages of stickers in the back of the planner. So these planners are awesome. I love them. They are affordable, they are durable, and I have seen and used lots of different planners as a teacher. This one is by far my favorite. I feel like these planners are worth the hype, and if they weren't, I wouldn't be showing them to you, because I am very, very picky about the things that I show to you, because I feel like a lot of people on YouTube, they get thrown things all the time. I get thrown things all the time. Everything from mattresses and curtains and furniture and, you know, curriculum and PDFs. And I am very picky about what I show you, because if it's not something that I would love and use, I'm not going to show it to you, because ew. But this I use, and I have been using since we started homeschooling back in 2015, and love them. Absolutely love them. And no, they do not pay me to say that. So I just love them, and I like to tell you what I love and use. So I will see you guys in the next video. A huge thank you to Mardel for sending me this planner. I love it. We're going to be using it next year. And I have videos on here of how I use this planner. If you want to see those, I will try to remember to put like a little card or like a link down below or something. Or you can just search on my channel planner and it should come up with different videos. Thanks for hanging out with me today and looking at my new planner, because school supplies makes my heart happy. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and happy homeschooling.